But today I will talk about a few ways that you can recognize a conscious leader from a normal leader. What are the differences and what is it? How can you distinguish the two? Um, Let me first say that a conscious leader isn't a conscious leader all the time, and an unconscious leader isn't an unconscious leader all the time. It's in the moment, depending. But the more you are aware of it, and the more you go through these 5 C's, the spiral of consciousness, the more you can catch yourself like, that was a decision I made from ego, I made from a lack thinking, I made under pressure. I didn't really take the time to really feel and reflect and see all the different sides and listen to all the different inputs. I just did it because I I felt the pressure of doing it. And usually when you're making these kind of decisions, later on you regret them. So maybe that's a good way for you to see when did you make a conscious decision and when was it like an unconscious decision, and feel and see the results of it. The one that was conscious, that you really made up, you talked about it, you thought about it, you meditated on it, you listened to all different points of views, and you really felt like, okay, I'm aligned with my decision. And once you're aligned with it, you are aligned with it, and there's, there's no need of coming back to that decision. And actually, there's no need ever to go back to a decision, because always you are doing your best at that time. You just, even the ones that you made under pressure, also that was the decision that you made, and it was the right one to do at that time under that circumstances. So don't start beating up on yourself, because what is it going to help you? It's not going to bring you any good. It's not going to bring any good to your company or to your employees or to your family at home, because it will only bring you frustration. So also that, go look, what were the days that you came home very, very frustrated, and that this was just in your mind all the time and you could not let it go? Just reflect on it. See what happened and find out, why did you have to go through that? Why did you act that way? And not in a blaming sense of, but really to try to understand yourself so you can get the triggers earlier and catch another train, because you don't need to go into that way. There's a train, and of course sometimes when you're on that train, you're on it, and just wait until the train stops and you get off and you get on a new train. But the more often you know where you're going, in which train you are. I always love this analogy that we are going into different trains with different directions all the time, and all we need to do is, okay, what is the destination? Where is it this bring me? Is it going to bring me towards more joy, more ease, more flow, more prosperity, more joy? Or is it going to bring me more frustration, more worry, more things that, really are heavy on you? So a conscious leader is someone who reflects without judging. Just reflecting, just to know, to learn and to grow and to have an open heart and to forgive. And but even there's nothing to forgive because the decisions that you made and that others made, a conscious leader knows that it was done out of the best intention of everyone at that moment, with the consciousness that was available at that moment. So that's really no value in starting to blame yourself or others. That it's really not necessary anymore. Maybe you have done that and maybe it worked a little bit. Maybe it helps to put pressure on your people so they would be motivated. But you know what? Motivation is based upon like a negative emotion. It's you want to get rid of something or you want to get something done. But if you are able to inspire yourself and the people that work with you, then they feel this inspiration coming from the inside. Then they are like motivational from within. So they don't have that burden on their shoulder and they feel like they're in the flow and creativity can flow through them and they can speak and their ideas and because when you inspire and people feel inspired, then it's like you're riding on the waves. And that's what you as a conscious leader want for yourself, but definitely for your company and for the people that work with you. So let me recap. As a conscious leader, don't judge. Don't look back or blame yourself or others. And instead of trying to motivate your people, try to be the inspiration and help them find the inspiration within themselves. Give them tools that will help them to reflect, to feel, and to grow. You, as a conscious leader, you create this sacred space, this safe space where people feel elevated, where they feel secure enough to open up, that they know their basic needs are being taken care of, because otherwise they're just blocked. All the systems are blocked if they don't feel secure enough. It's only frustration and all these lower energies. But if you can create this space where people feel like, okay, I like this company and I know that they value me. I know that they see me and I know that I have something really beautiful to offer to this company. And once you know that, you give them space and you just feed that inspiration and allow things to come in a way that it unfolds, maybe even beyond your imagination. So yeah, it's, as a conscious leader, you're taking a different approach to leadership. You're taking a different approach to yourself. And it's not like, not like that. As a conscious leader, you're very, very clear in what it is that you want. Because you have this clarity, you know where you want to put your energy to and what not. You know what is going to help yourself, your team, your product, your company. You know what's needed because you're tuned in. You are aligned with the, the mission and the vision of your company, of your product, and you know why you are there. You are there with your whole being and not just because of status, money, whatever reason you can be there. And it's, you know that if you are there and you give, the company will give to you. It's a trust. It's a knowing. And you can tune into that abundance which is there. And of course now the economy is like declining, and everyone is talking about the higher prices of everything, and people are afraid of their jobs. Yes, that's part of the reality, but it doesn't need to be your reality. If you can be aligned, and if you are really doing and listening to your inner wisdom, your inner truth, and you know what it is that you are contributing to the team, to the company, to your work, to yourself, to the planet, then there's always prosperity for you, because it's like the laws of the nature. It's always expanding, always growing, and it's just these waves. So just trust the waves, enjoy, and if you have success and you are able to give a part of what has been given to you, if you can give that to charity, to people in need, to the planet, to the animals, then it's my invitation to do so. Because you will feel like a more whole person if you're able to just be like this vessel. Money coming in, money going out, money coming in, money going out. It's just flowing. You're a part of the flow. And when you really feel that you are part of that flow, ideas will flow to you, people will come to you, opportunities will come to you, because it's the flow. It's the energy. And you want to be on that energy, on that high resonating energy within you and with the people around you. And you can do that, all of you. That's the job. That's the real work to do. So I hope it inspired you. I hope it gave you some new insights. And if you want to hire me as a conscious business consultant and to bring this energy into your company and just have a look and see what's going on, what are the things that are still not so much in the flow, what could we do to ease that flow? If you want my assistance in that, I'd love to serve you and be there for you. Just connect with me and schedule a cup of tea, and let's have a good conversation and a beautiful creation together. Thank you, and thank you for all the good things that you're doing for the planet. You're amazing, and just remember that, okay? You are light, you are bright, you are, and feel it. tell it to yourself, tell it to the people that work for you. Give them compliments, see the light in them, and then everything becomes lighter. So that's my little advice for you and my little gift for you. I'm looking forward to working with you, connecting with you, talking to you, keeping you inspired, and have a beautiful day. Sat Nam.